Hi, my name is Essy and I'm a content creator. I make videos all around making small changes. I've been telling myself like for an hour a day, I'm going to have some me time, whether that's walking, whether that's journaling, as long as I'm not on my phone. I think I realized that like I was getting a bit too excited and then it was counterproductive. And I was like, girl, lots of little change. It's still a big change. You're still going to get like really like overwhelmed by it. So I guess in a way that's kind of like where I started and where I am now.
We are back with habits expert and New York Times bestselling author James Clear. James, we were just listening to one of our TAM fam members, Essy, admit that too many small changes felt like a big change. And I was struck, James, when she said, me time, because that is not a small thing. It takes a lot to carve out me time when you're juggling so many things. What are your thoughts on what we heard from her?
Yeah, I think it's very common. As soon as you start to think about, oh, I'd like to change something, then instantly you can come up with this very long list of things you want to change. And soon that becomes, sort of overwhelming. My encouragement is usually to focus on one habit at a time. And, so then the natural next question is like, well, how do I choose? Which habit should I pick?
Yeah.
And I like to pick things, start with things that sometimes they're called keystone habits. And, for me, a keystone habit is like working out. I know that if I get to the gym and I do my workout, a lot of other good things happen as a side effect. Like I'll sleep better that night. I tend to focus better in the hour after the workout. I prefer to eat better when I'm working out. I actually eat more junk food if I'm not working out. So, at no point was I trying to build better sleep habits and focus habits and nutrition habits, but they sort of happen naturally just because I did that one main thing. And I think most people can sit back and ask themselves, what do I do on my good days? Like when things go really well, what's the one or two big pillars that I knock down? And you can just focus on building that habit first. And then we can work on other things later once that becomes more routine.
I love the exercise because it is a trickle up effect to it because it does impact other things without you having to think so much about it. Before you go, though, I'm curious about how long does it take to create a habit, a positive habit?
A common number now, people throw out 66 days. There was one study that showed that it was 66 days on average. But even in that study, the range was quite wide. And I think the true answer, the honest answer to how long does it take to build a habit is forever. Habits are not a finish line to be crossed. It's not, hey, let me just be a healthy person for 30 days and then I won't have to think about this anymore. Or, let me do a writing challenge for 21 days and I, won't have to worry about it anymore. Like what you're looking for is a small change, a sustainable change, a non-threatening change, something you can integrate into your new normal and your lifestyle. And so habits are not a finish line to be crossed. They're a lifestyle to be lived. And I think once you understand that, you start seeing the value of looking for these small 1% atomic improvements.